Hey ho folks, what's up? This is Macro and today we're playing Satisfactory again. Last time around we proceeded with our HMF Factory here, placing a few more foundations. Yeah, foundations as well, but refineries. We connected those to limestone and water. We configured our water extractors over there accordingly. We placed those refineries here and the one back there, which will take care of oil. And that's where we left off last time. We wanted to connect the oil coming from down there to this wall hole over there. So I already pulled the pipe over here, which we basically don't need since we go in here. Let me just mark that real quick down there by doing something like that. That's where we want to go up. So this foundation will remain, right? That's not scaffolding. Oh, it is. Okay. So I guess we don't need that. No. So this foundation will remain. And we want to use a floor hole here. Right? I can't remember. I think it got to go there so that the... Yeah. That should be perfectly straight downwards. Can already remove all of that again. And do the rest from down below then, I guess. Don't need you either. You can go. Every one of you can go. You can go. I think. Yeah. I mean, even this pillar here could go, but we just leave it here to be able to access our platform up there, right? So we don't worry about that. All right, so this is where we need to go. Maybe we can just get away with connecting that right away. You know what? Why don't we do something like that? This should be perfectly straight now. You can go, by the way. Is it not? How can I check this? Is there any way? Yeah. So it's 1, 2. Yeah, it should be exactly right. But it still looks a little off. Let me check that with the wall. The wall also aligns with the foundations above. I mean, it should, right? Well, I mean, to me it looks perfectly parallel to the wall, but it still looks kind of leaning to the right, right? Left, right? You know what I mean? Huh. Okay, maybe I'm just blind let's leave it at that. Oh. Remove all of this. Connect this up again. And what are we gonna do about you guys? Let's leave it like that. Okay, pumps. We need pumps. What are you? MK1. That might not be sufficient. I mean, yeah, you are going to struggle. Of course, it's more than 20 meters, right? Let's upgrade you. Weird thing is, I mean, we know that pumps are weird, right? So there's a marker, right? I could snap this pump to this marker, and the marker should exactly tell where the previous pump's head lift, yeah, basically ends, right? And then the next marker, which moves with the blueprint up there, right, tells me where this pump's head lift is going to end. If I were to place the pump there, this pump here will struggle nevertheless, and the head lift will exceed 20 meters. There you have it. So that means you cannot place it there, but you have to place it a little bit below that, or before that in general, right? It's a bit weird in my opinion, but okay, let's check the head lift here. Yeah, we can do better. Just slightly below it. Maybe something like that. But now it should be at least 18, right? Otherwise it seems like a waste. Weird. Let's try one last time. From a different angle. Huh. That's the lowest as I can go. Okay, what about now? 17, 18, okay. So as long as it doesn't go further up to 20, 18.5, that's fine. Okay. What I wish the game would offer you is to see the head lift of the actual extractor, but it doesn't tell you anywhere, right? Since the extractor itself, same goes for the water extractor, has a basic head lift. I think it's something like 10 meters or something. So you cannot raise the initial part of the pipe higher than that, right? So you would have to use a pump then. I mean, I guess that's less than 10 meters here, because that would be 8 meters, right? So actually we could place that pump somewhere here, right? But as I said, fluids and pumps are weird, so let's just use one pump more than we actually need, and we don't have to worry about that. All right, so next pump. Oh, shoot. Yeah, the problem is, as you can see, the marker for the next pump is right above the foundation there. So we We need to put that thing in the foundation, which we don't do. Don't do that here. So let's do the following, even though it's kind of a waste. Let's place another one as high up as we can without clipping. Something like that. Now we can check on the previous pump here, but it shouldn't have any problems. 16.5, 6, okay, that's fine. So now we should only need one more pump, I guess, to bring it all the way up into the factory building then. Huh. Are you telling me we don't need any pump at all? There. I do something like that. No, we need one more. Huh. Weird. Very weird. So this should be sufficient. Now, oftentimes it doesn't refresh, but it does. Okay, 16.6 here as well. And you should be totally fine, I guess. 6.7, yeah. Okay, cool. Remove all of this crap here. Okay, cool. So let's check our refineries. They should be more or less ready to go. We only need power, right? Excuse me, guys. All right, so we could pull power from here. No, let's not do that. Let's just pull power from here. So that's 9 refineries, and you have how many? It was 10, I think. So one of these would be sufficient for all of the refineries, but it wouldn't allow another connection then. But that's fine. Okay. Whoopsie. It's weird that you can do that you can connect two refineries to each other in terms of power, since a refinery only has one power connection, right? And the connections of both refineries would be gone that way, so I don't really see the point of that. Okay, cool. Let's place one more outlet here. What are you? You are a single outlet, yeah. And this one is the double one, yeah. Okay. Reconnect that. And you are connected as well. Wait a second. Let's have a look at the factory plan real quick. This is you, and you should provide your polymer resin to the single refinery over there. Now I'm confused. You're making rubber? Oh, I see. I see. Wrong recipe. Fuel is the right recipe. There we go. But still, the resin coming out here should go over there. You don't have power yet, I guess. Power, yeah. And let's cap this power line. Pull a new one. Connect that up again. Yeah. So the thing is, why have we built this refinery this way around? I mean, let's see, where do we need the fuel? We need the fuel basically where the other rubber goes. And then we need, wow, that's something. Okay, let's see if I can put all of that together. You don't need anything else. So we need to bring the polymer resin over here, around here, into here. Remove that, by the way, and all the other signs as well. Okay, no problem. You spit out rubber, only rubber, yeah. And all of you, all of you also spit out rubber and heavy oil residue, which we still need to process, right? And we need to do that in 3 more refineries, by the way. Oh, which will then turn that into more fuel, merged with the other fuel. Oh, wow. Fed into 5 more refineries. That's something. So I guess it doesn't matter what we actually do over here. So we expect the fuel line to go something like that. Wait a second. We do it this way around. Something like this, right? So, how much polymer resin is it? 30 per minute. So, okay, let's do something like that. Let's see how far up does this need to be. let's use two more steps further up than the default one. Let's put that one here. So 1, 2, like that. Weird. We can't build a straight conveyor belt from there to there, but we can build it the other way around. That's something. All right. Okay, where are we? On the second lane again. That's good. Let's bring it all the way over. Oh, no. Not with the conveyor lift, of course. But with the conveyor belt. Like that, right? Yeah, looks good. Let's put that same thing over here. The other way around. 1, 1, 2. Can't connect it right away. Okay. Like this. All right, so as soon as the fuel refinery starts producing stuff, the resin, it should come over here. Oh, yeah, it already does, of course. So, that's the polymer resin. Now, what are we doing here? Rubber, right? Yeah. Can we where are we going to merge that is the question, and where are we going to place the remaining refineries is the next question. I mean, we could kind of screw our plan. What is the output of those actually? Fuel. Okay, let me show you. What have we already finished? This one and this one and this one. That's all done, right? Not connected, not fully connected yet, but basically done. You can go away for now. We wonder about those, what is it? 5 plus 3, it's 8 refineries. We should start with those 3. Take all the heavy oil residue from our 9 refineries right next to us and turn them into fuel and merge that fuel with this guy here. Let's see. What is it? 3. 3 more refineries. And let's try the following. Let's not leave 2 platforms, 2 foundations, but only 1. Let's see if we can get away with that. And let's maybe start right here. Output in R direction. And in this case, we also make an exception to the rule that we don't align it with this edge here, right? So that we have a little bit more space here so that we can at least traverse the factory back there. All right, so let me have a second look. That's 3 refineries. So 3, and they are going to make residual fuel You go at 100% and you go at 75%. Is that right? Oh yeah, that's heavy oil residue. So that's 60, 120 and 165 coming from here. Yeah. Can we... Question is, can we align that to this output here? Right? That's the question. Can we... That's on this edge. Something like that. I guess we can't do it this way. That should be... Yeah, it's not possible. Can we do it like this? We can. I mean, that's great. Still, they are not perfectly aligned, but in this case, I would say it doesn't matter. I mean, the alternative to building those refineries here, a little bit more, a little tighter together, right, would be to extend the factory building again, or to place those refineries on the next floor where, you know, we also don't have that much space available. So I guess in this case, we can live with that. I mean, you know what they say, you need to be able to adapt, right? So let's adapt. So in this case, we should be able to do that and that and that, right? Yeah. So all the residual fuel can go in here. All right. Let's place the remaining junctions and connect all the outputs here. Scrap all that and replace it with proper connections. Same here. And connect all the refineries. Nope. There we go. Nope. All right. So that's only 165, so the Mark 1 pipe is A-okay. Let's take care of power right away. Like that. We are going to upgrade this guy then to Mark 2. By the way, we still have to unlock the, or we have to buy the Mark 3 outlet in the shop, right? We should do that actually. Okay. So let's have another look. So we did that more or less, right? So fuel and rubber. So we merge all the rubber basically, and we merge all the fuel. And these are going to go into 5 more refineries that we are going to place maybe here, aligned with those right behind me. Where is it? Can you align that, please, for me? Can you do that for me? Like this. And outputs on this side as well. I also need to align it to you, don't I? Okay. Okay, let's see. Where do you need to go? Oh, that's so hard to tell. Maybe if I look from this direction. And I want it, yeah, like that, Oh, I already hit it. Okay, wait a second, is that right? No, that's right. Give me a second, guys. We got this. Like that. It's always hard to tell. No. We are 1 off. But that's no problem. We can fix that with our next one. Do it like that and place this one right next to it. Now we should be fine, right? Yeah. Cool. Okay. What are you? 100% are you? And you need to be 5 overall. So that's number 3, 4, 5. Cool. And you wanna make recycled plastic. That's your job. Recycled plastic. Copy that and paste it everywhere. And the last one needs to go at 20% only. All right. And you need what? Rubber and fuel. Okay, so and these are your inputs here, right? Yeah. So we need to bring the fuel here. Where does the... Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. What? You are wrong. Completely wrong. You need to go this way. So you are wrong as well. Okay. Then let's rebuild all of that, I guess. Okay, and that's 75% for the last one. 75. Right? Residual fuel. That's residual fuel. Yes. Okay. We need to go on this little edge here. Connect you up. And do this again. You. And you. And you. Go. There we go. So, and then also connect the power again. Who would have thought, right? And now you are producing fuel. Exactly. This fuel can go directly in here again. Let me see where I need to place the conveyors later on. Doesn't really matter, right? Yeah, they should always be able to go underneath. So let's pull the fuel line here on this. Exactly on this edge here. Okay, let me check if that's actually gonna work. No. Okay, so we're not gonna do that then, I guess. Let's try it one further. Is that going to work? Look, perfect. Okay. So where are we? One off. All right. Can pull that pipe all the way. Okay, so fuel for you, for you, and for you. You need to put fuel in here, and you need to put fuel in here. And then, by the way, we also have to bring that fuel over here. But we're gonna do that, don't you worry. Yeah, connect all the refineries here. Remove those partial pipes again. Connect that all up. Is there any fuel in here already? Yeah. Okay. So, we need to cross that pipe here, huh? Of course we do. Okay, let's see. We're going here. Let's place this just for me. No. That should be exactly on this height then, and here. So you go 1, 2. Is that right? Looks good to me. And then we could go all the way over here. Except we can't, but we basically can. That's enough. Do 1, 2, and do this. Looks a bit weird, but I guess it'll do. How are we gonna do this? barely enough. Why does this make a turn? What? Okay. There we go. Oh. Wait a second. There? Well. Neither position works, so we can just leave it as that, I guess. Okay. Cool. So, you are running, putting out resin in this direction, putting out fuel in the other direction. You produce rubber, which needs to still be merged with the rubber from over here. Don't see any problem in that. That's just 6 per minute, so we can just do something like that, I guess. Where are the mergers gonna go for? Can we please align them? Yeah, there. So that should be fine. And for the rubber from the other refinery, we do something like that. But the other way around, like this. Put it here. Where are you clipping? See any clipping, so I'm fine with that. Okay, so rubber goes this way now. We're good. And this is going to be how much rubber? 120. You know what? We just do it via or I mean, maybe we should start placing the mergers, but this, this, and you need, no. Where do we need the rubber actually? Oh, all the way back here, right? Yeah. So that's gonna be a splitter. Like that. No, let's do something like that. That. Let's see where we are going. I don't like you. How about We changed this again. Maybe to something like this. And do this. Much better, isn't it? And now we should be able to pull a conveyor belt. Yeah. Cool. Oh my god. I mean, of course it doesn't work. Oh, never mind. We only have to go over here. So we're fine. Cool. So last conveyor, last merger, I mean, here, and would that be great if they would perfectly align, which they don't. Okay, then, no problem, no problem. The output is going to go this way. Yeah, okay. No problem. Where do we have to go? Center. Not possible, okay. Like here, maybe? Yeah. Okay, so that should be the rubber then. Oh, looking at the time, we're already 48 minutes in, so let's connect the rubber output here real quick, and then we are done for today. Checking that I'm actually connecting rubber. Yeah, I do. Good. Okay, so and then the main manifold line. Rubber's already here. Cool. So you get all your rubber and all your fuel, right? We actually done with the whole oil process then? Let's see. You get both. You produce something, rubber to be precise. Bring that over here, merge it with the whole rubber production here. You get crude oil. You get rid of your residual fuel. Yeah. Why are you idling? Because you can't get rid of your rubber. Yeah, that's okay. Residual fuel. All the residual fuel goes in here, produces fuel, and that's just fuel, nothing else. All the fuel collected here, going over to the plastic, and also the fuel from all the way back here which also produces our resin. I can see no flaws about that. Looking good to me. Cool. Okay, since we only have to connect the power here, let's do exactly that real quick, and then we can end this episode without too many leftover tasks, right? Okay. Why don't you start working? Oh, and you need to be... what? No? Yeah. You need to be MK2. And you need to be MK2. So, why don't you start working? You don't get... Oh, yeah, of course. I haven't connected the rubber yet. Ah. Wait a second. That's all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah. Okay, then let's just distribute it a little bit and then we're good. Like that. Okay. Then I guess let's also do that real quick. And then we're done. We don't have to build any refineries for this country anymore as far as I remember. Okay, how much rubber do you need? 30. So that can all be connected. One then. Like that. And just use one core here. And now they should be going. Yes. Now everything should be more or less going, right? Yeah, except for you guys. All the oil-related stuff should be going. So you should get more resin now. Yes, you do. All right. So we are going to give this a bit more time to balance out. And actually, it doesn't really matter as long as we don't use the plastic from here. It will back up anyway, right? So, doesn't matter. Okay, guys. Let's have a last look at our plan. We took care of that. And also took care of that. We still need to connect the coal to 6 foundries for steel then. Then we are done with all the basic inputs. And then the fun begins, right? So it's this whole section of the factory that we still need to take care of. Well, oh, and there still needs to be 45 rubber basically split off here. Wait a second. We're not gonna end this episode at all today. I feel like, where are we? Okay. Turn me around 3-4 times and I got no idea where I am. Oh yeah. So all the rubber that goes this way needs to be split off again here. Let's just take a note here. What is it? Organization, label sign. Rubber, oopsie, that's caps lock. Rubber, and it is 45. 45 rubber. There we go. Cool. What's that? Copper? Yeah. Was wondering what we are going to do with this space here. Would be nice to put the foundries here, but maybe we could also process the copper here right away. But it would be really nice to put the foundries here, because then we could also we could already process all the basic resources on this floor here, right? That would be good. Anyway, guys, now that's it for today. Almost an hour. Hallelujah. Okay, but we did some progress here. Ugh. I'm kind of tired, so we're gonna end it here. This way or another. No. Guys, thanks so much for watching, as always, and I really appreciate it, you know. And I hope to see you around next time as well. And until then, bye-bye.